Hello everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read for Thursday the 2nd of May. Oh my goodness, I'm really blown out by how quickly this year is moving. It's all been a bit, hasn't it, this year with the ups and downs, and has been a bit of a tough one for me. Not in a bad way, but a bit of a tough journey. I guess having the channel has been really nice for me because it sort of gives me a nice sense of having a lot of connections with people. I love that everybody checks up on me and everybody, it's really funny because this sounds very corny, but it's like having family that I never had before. I don't think anybody's ever been more concerned about me when I'm going through a hard time or I'm unwell or anything like you guys do, and that's pretty amazing for me. So I remember Spirit saying to me long ago, you have to get in amongst your own soul family, and I think I've done that. So thank you to you all. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands coming out here. So I'm using the Hanson Roberts deck for this reading. The Nine of Wands talks about the wounded warrior. This is about standing up for yourself and understanding your boundaries. I've had lots of these conversations lately with my personal readings. Probably one of the most significant understandings I've had in my own life about setting boundaries. You know, sometimes when we're children, our parents sort of tell us off for being rude to people and, you know, and make sure we're nice to everybody and don't understand when we're being honest. We don't get appreciated for that. So we sort of get knocked into our box a bit. But it helps you to grow up with this idea that you always have to put up with everybody else's, I don't know, pushing you around. You become a people pleaser. So you head off into your adult life, meeting people who treat you poorly, meeting, you know, for a lot of people, meeting players or people who don't respect your boundaries. What happens after a while, like in this particular card, is you feel quite wounded by this. You know, you're having trouble getting on with your life because you keep bringing in the same people who just seem to disrespect who you are. And this is about making that very obvious choice to break that down and put them in place. Behind this, you do have the Queen of Cups. Now, I really feel this is your energy here. So this is self-love, self-acceptance in this cup, and you're drinking from your own cup here. So it's like you've understood how not having good boundaries affects you as a person, and you're starting to understand that personal journey. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign here, but you really have learned how to use your intuition here. Something we get sort of pushed out of us when we're younger. We're not sort of encouraged to trust our intuition, trust our inner knowing, trust our higher beings, whatever you see this as. I want to go one more card yet, because now you're having a brand new start. This is really, really lovely, actually. So this is about starting afresh, starting anew, putting boundaries in place, understanding the importance of self-love in order to move forward in your own life and sort of be your own captain of your ship. Oh, look at this, Ace of Cups coming straight out here. So the Ace of Cups talks of brand new love, brand new starts. It did come up in the What's Cracking reading, so obviously for some of you here, this can be about meeting someone new and starting anew, but it can also be about understanding how to love yourself. I used to think it was really funny when I was younger and people told you, you know, really important to love yourself, and I used to think, oh, don't be silly, what are you talking about? But I really gained a great understanding of this in my later years, because, you know, why would you love other people at such an intensive rate when you don't love yourself and value yourself for who you truly are? So some of us are more inclined to love other people more than we love ourselves, and this is about learning that it's just as important to love and respect yourself. So if people are treating you badly, being able to love yourself enough to say, no, that's not good for me, I'm moving on. Okay, Five of Wands coming out here, which talks of conflict. There could be conflict around somebody else at the moment, but this can sometimes mean inner conflict, and this is the doing the backwards and forwards in your head, trying to understand how to move forward on something. Seven of Cups here, very nice. You might be confused, you might have lots of options. Either way, there's some confusion here moving forward. Okay, we'll get a better grap on that. Grap. I don't know where that came from and what a grap is, but I think it's somewhere between a grip and a, I don't know. Oh dear, that's too funny. Knight of Cups coming in here with an offer. Something that's going to confuse you here. It's to do with love. So some of you are getting some sort of offer of love, but you're really confused about this. Oh, okay, so we have the Three of Swords coming out here. I think this came out in the What's Cracking read too. Very interesting. Could be that you're dealing with an earth sign here, King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I have a feeling he came up in the reading yesterday or the day before quite a bit. This is a person who is extremely grounded. They're very organised, very structured in their thinking. They like things done in perfect order. The thing is with the King of Pentacles, he can be a little bit more money focused than the other kings. He's very much about his material possessions. Could be dealing with a Taurus too, because this does represent Taurus. So, okay, and then we have the card of Temperance. So we have the card here of balance. There's something confusing you here because it's not balanced. Somebody's coming in offering something and you don't trust the offer. But it's not because the offer isn't good. It's because you are not in the right place at the moment. There's some confusion around something here. I'll get a little bit more information. This offer comes as an offer of stability. It is coming in very slowly though. It's been very slow moving. It is something that is good. You have the Ten of Cups coming in here, but then you have this Five of Pentacles. So it's whatever this is, you're really not sure. This Five of Pentacles always talks to me about being left out in the cold. This could be return of someone. It could be return of a family member, a friend, someone that is offering you some sort of peace offering, love, someone that may have hurt you in the past. They're coming in to say, you know, that they want to offer you something more stable here. If this is a family member, this person's bringing more confusion and more inner conflict than what is worthwhile. That's why you've got this Five of Pentacles here, because it's making you feel as though it's either not real, you don't want to take the offer, you're not sure of the offer. The offer's actually confused you because of your own internal pain. You need to go away and balance here. This is about you understanding your own personal journey here. Somebody's offering you something that you just don't. You either don't want it completely, or it send you into some sort of spiral about how you answer this. So I'm going to put some more cards on this. It sort of sent you into a bit of a spiral about how you work with it. You could have been very angry with this person in the past. You've walked away from something. Again, this is not necessarily romantic love. It can be about love, family. But somebody's done something here that's really, them coming back has brought more trouble and strife than if they'd stayed away. I think you've come to terms with your heartbreak. So the fact that they've come back sort of opened a wound for you, and it's left you completely without balance here. You're desperately seeking a sense of balance, sense of self, trying to find out what this means. This person means well. They're not doing any harm. They think they're coming back to offer you something that you should have, or they took away, whatever it is. But it's, for you, it's just opening up wounds. It's confusing you. It's sending you into some sort of spiral here. And you don't know which way to go. You could be dealing with a King of Rods here as well. This could be you, King of Pentacles. Now I've put this card down, I'm thinking maybe you're dealing with a Leo, Sag or Aries, and this King of Pentacles is you just not having your balance here. Something in this is destined for you though. The universe is trying to move you forward here to understanding your greater power. I have the King of the Wands. Oh my goodness, I sound so funny sometimes. I sound like something out of Lord of the Rings. The Star and the Chariot here. So this is like a destined event. This person coming in to make this offer, although you're becoming very confused and very angry perhaps about this, it's really affecting you. But it's like it needs to happen in order for you to move forward. There's self-awareness here. It's a lesson that you have to learn. So you may not necessarily move forward with this person. You may not have anything to do with this person. Again, like I said yesterday, you don't have to accept a person back into your life. You need to be smart enough to work that out for yourself. The card readings do flip. They don't mean it for everybody. Whatever it is for you, you need to take away only what resonates with you. But what's happening here, it's like someone's coming back in and sort of stirring something up within you. But you're getting a realization here about what you want and what you don't want in your life, because this is about you moving forward. It's about the universe helping you on your journey. It's a lesson and it's needing to be learned, but for your greater good, for your greater understanding, bring you out of this Five of Pentacles sort of situation. So for some of you, like, I can sort of relate this a little bit to my personal journey with my family, because I've gone no contact with my family for probably a bit over 12 months now because of, you know, so many reasons that I don't want to go into here. But for me, it's like somebody coming forward after a situation like that and thinking that just apologising is going to fix it. And you know that that is not the case. But in them doing that, it started some sort of catharsis, some sort of conduit in order to move you forward. So you got the card of the plane, and it said a journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically, and your life will become more full. So somehow or another, the universe is trying to give you something here to help you move forward on your journey. Something very large. This is something huge that changes your thinking about things. It changes everything, your journey, the way you're going. There's a Ten of Cups moment coming from this. So I'm not sure if it's coming because of this resolution or it's coming because of your understanding of how to move forward. Whatever it is for you. Have a great day.